Howdy everyone, welcome to Another Beauty. So I'm wishing you all a very happy 2014, I can't believe it. So I hope you had a great start to the new year and obviously enjoying the festive season. Now I'm going to try and jump into this fairly quickly because I've got a few different products, or quite a few products, and this is sort of a carry on from when I did my first Empties post, which was July to October. So this will be basically from then until now. And it's actually a hodgepodge of different items as well, a bit of an eclectic mix, because I wanted to sort of show you things that I like to use, and it's a good way to sort of see what's been happening to products since I've put them in a haul video, or maybe they've shown up in a favorites post, and to sort of see how they panned out, like were they as great as I thought they were, because there's some great positives and there's some failures in products here anyway. So anyway, get to it. First two products that are definite positives that I really enjoyed are these two MooGoo creams. Now I will be doing the review, I keep going on that I'm going to do it. I just wanted to really make sure how I found about a lot of the products. But the first one, which is the MooGoo Full Cream Moisturiser, I had used this one before and it's just as good as I remember. The packaging was slightly different, it was a few years ago now. But I just love the whole sort of more natural products, like they don't have mineral oils and parabens and that in them. It's an Australian company, and I suppose how it started is actually quite interesting, but I'll go over that in the actual review. So there's that one, and I also used All Up the Soothing MSM cream. So this one's really for irritated skin that needs more soothing, of course, and it was really good on my legs. I find that sort of at the end of the cooler months and into the really warm months, it's just, we get a bit of chafing there, but it's also just quite dry and itchy because my eczema seems to run in the family and that. But this has been really good. I haven't had any issues with it reacting. It's also been good when I get out of the shower and my skin's quite warm. This has been fine. So those two creams there, I'll be looking forward to doing that review on those two things. Something else I've used up is the Clairsonic, the Refreshing Gel Cleanser. I've got the Clairsonic Mia 2. I will be doing a review on that one as well. And I've been trying to find other products that I can use with it, just nice gentle cleansers, because I use the sensitive head. And I've been using up a lot of my little samples. One of them is the Nivea Facial Wash Gel. I won't show them all. There's a little bit left in here, but I've gone through tons of them. I had lots and lots of samples of these over the years that I picked up, and I've actually been able to get through them. So those there. Use up another sample. This is the Molton Brown, what is it? The body wash, the Patchouli and Saffron. Now I can't remember which beauty sample box I got this in, but it's actually really good. It's quite a, I suppose, a cologne-y type scent, maybe because of the mixture of the patchouli, but that saffron, you get that slight woody scent, and it's actually been really nice. I really like it. I didn't think I would. I thought it'd be a bit too sort of strong, musky sort of scent, but it's been really nice, and it actually lingered during the day, so it was a nice hydrating body wash, but the smell sort of lingered through the day, and it was actually quite nice. Another product I used all up was this Dermal Therapy one, sort of in conjunction with the issues I've been having on my legs and these sort of dry patches. I grabbed this one at Priceline, and it's a lot cheaper than the MooGoo one. This is got urea and dimethicone in it though. I have like fatty ointment with dimethicone in it for my hands. I'm actually allergic, I found out I was allergic to benzalkonium, is it chloride? I'll put the name up there, and it's pretty much a common product ingredient found in a lot of products. So I sort of went for this one, and it was quite good, sort of more my arms, legs, and my hands as well. The only issue I have with this is that it does have, like a lot of products out there, lanolin. Well, that's fine, but it's the mineral oil in it. So a lot of products that I find that chemists sort of push on people with eczema or any skin issues has a lot of paraffinium liquidum or mineral oils and the like there. And even some Dare products, it seems to have quite a bit of mineral oil in them. So yes, will I be purchasing this again? Probably not. I always have a big flare up on my hands and arms and that with the with that issue. But I've been sort of keeping that under control. But I will definitely be going more for MooGoo and Sukin. Sukin's a great organic Australian brand that I have loved for years, and it's a really good price range. Something else I've used all up is the LeTan Jet Dry Bronze, where I just wanted a really quick bronze to the skin, and I find this doesn't get too orange, but it does have, I suppose the con side, it does have that sort of lingering coconutty / suntan scent. that sort of hangs around, but it does really work really quickly to get me sort of golden brown. So when I'm thinking, oh gosh, I've got to wear a skirt today or something, and I can just get this on and go, and it dries really quickly. Can get a little bit messy, so you just got to be careful when applying it. But I have been using the MooGoo Gradual Tan because I wanted something more natural to be putting on my skin, and that has been going really well, but that'll be in the review. Another shower product, Cussons Imperial Leather. This is the Foamburst. I love this because it comes out in a gel form like a lot of the shaving foams on the market, but then it lathers up really nicely, and I actually can use it as a multi-purpose. So I can use it as a shower gel and as a shaving foam or shaving cream. I don't use it all the time because I've got to be careful again with my legs and that. That's a good quick product, and honestly I always keep my eyes out at Kohl's or Woolies. They seem to have 40% off that, so it only cost me a couple of dollars for that product. Let's skip over to here. DaVroe is a range I've been loving for years. I got quite a few different samples in beauty boxes over the years, and the 50 mils you can actually grab at beauty supply stores and the like, or you can get the full size ones. I go for the 50 mils. This is the Hair Wellness Moisture Sensors Argan Oil. Love argan oil, any sort of oils like that. This one is being really good, but I finally used it all up. It sort of was lingering around because I have a lot of different argan oils and Moroccan oils that I've been trying, but finally used that, and I do like it. And I prefer the 50 ml so you can sort of get through the products. So if you want to try DaVroe, maybe see if your local beauty supply store that stocks salon products has the 50 ml rather than the full sizes. Deodorant, I'm currently using the MooGoo Full Cream deodorant, a nice natural deodorant, but this is the one I've used for years, and I've been trying to get through all of the ones I've got around the house. This is the Mum Dry Active All Day Perspirant. My mum used to actually use the Mum deodorant, so it sort of reminds me of her. I've got the pink and the purple one. Once I get through all of those, I want to just concentrate on using more natural products there. Another hair product, managed to finally use, this is a Swisspers. It's the Instant Volume Powder. I didn't end up having much success as this. I thought maybe instead of using it as a volume powder, because I actually have a lot of natural body, I just straighten my hair, is maybe try it as a dry shampoo to sort of perk my hair up in between washes. It sort of failed on both counts for me. I read a lot of different I suppose blogs and posts where people were trying to use different dry shampoos and powders and how they used it, you know, turning your head upside down, trying to dust it through, you put it with a hairdryer, the way they brush it and all that. I tried all the different methods. I found this didn't even actually give me volume. It made my hair flatter, even with the lightest touch of the powder. And it also didn't help when I was in between washes. It sort of just made everything clump together. So this wasn't really a product for me, but it was good to try and use it all up. But it made my hair smell okay, but it just didn't work on either of those counts. Now, something I've been trying to get through for ages, when I've been doing all the spring cleaning, and then I kept finding a lot of the teeth products I've been using, and I will be doing an update to my teeth filling and all those sorts of things that people keep asking me over the years. This is the White Glow Extreme Whitening Strips. I did a post on it ages ago. I'll put a link down below, and I found another box that I've been sort of going through them. This is an unused one, I just wanted to show you, but pretty much it's just a clear strip, and you can put it on the top and bottom teeth, and you leave it there, and it'll slowly whiten your teeth. It's one of those gradual ones as well. I just noticed my teeth were getting a little bit duller, and I find these worked quite well. Now, I've gone through tons of false lashes. These are just some of the boxes I kept, but I was really trying to get into these color impact ones. These are ones, you know, you can get the green and the black, the red and black, blue and black, etc., and it enhances your eye color depending. And I use the 110. Generally in the Ardell I use the 110. I've inserted a photo here of what they actually look like. I find they're quite more natural looking and sort of blend well with my natural thin lashes. But actually my favorite was these ones. It's the Wine, and it actually is made to enhance blue, hazel and green eyes, but I actually find it worked quite well with my skin tone as well, that slight little sort of warm red color as well, rather than the green, which is another one that's supposed to enhance brown. I found that kind of looked like glue. It just, the way when it caught the light on different angles, when the green showed through, it looked like you could tell they were false lashes, and it sort of looked like you'd misplaced the glue in that. I thought that's just not a good look. So the Wine was a really good look, more natural, and I found it worked fine with the brown eyes, because it depends, it's quite a warm color. And another favorite was the Blue, which is also made for what do you call it, brown eyes, and that was quite nice. It looked like, again, more natural. It sort of looked more bluey navy when you put your mascara over it to blend it. But again, how it is. Sprays I've been using up is the Urban Decay B6. I got this in the Sephora haul when I mentioned it in my December favorites. I love the stuff. I really like that one. Before I put on my makeup, as sort of like a primer and refresher. As a finishing spray though, I've been enjoying the samples of the Skin Deniver ones that I've had. This is just the standard makeup finishing spray. What are these? These are, I think, both 20 mils. They're just little sample sizes, but I love that. I'll be keeping the bottles though to use for my other sprays that I'll put in them. These are perfect travel sizes and they're great because they're plastic. But the Skin Deniver is a lot like, you know, the Model Co, the Model in a Bottle, all the other ones that I've tried, because it's really just water and alcohol in there. But I do find that I like the Skin Deniver a little bit better now than the Model Co or the Model in a Bottle, because I find they are a little bit sticky. Finally used this up. This is an eye cream that's been sort of floating around in the bathroom for a while now. I got this in a beauty box ages and ages ago. This contains 18 karat gold, and I've just been using it around my crow's feet, sort of up the tops of my brow, and just on the edges around sort of the tops of my cheeks to my eyes, not directly under here. That's what I use my Olay Cucumber gel under here at night, and then during the day I just use my Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment and my Origins. These are the two that I alternate as my day before I put on my concealer and corrector. Sorry about that extreme close up there. But this is my Ocean Essence, and it's got shea butter and vegetable derived squalene. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it sort of around there. It sort of keeps it really hydrated, and I don't know if it's my imagination, but I've been waking up in the morning and they seem a little bit softer. So I've got all those fine lines coming around there because I'm, as I keep saying, I'm closer to 40 than 30. So I need stuff like that, I think. A failure that I found is this one. It's the Physicians Formula Organic Wear. This is the jumbo mascara, and I had the standard size one as well. I got these from iHerb quite a while ago, and I've been trying to use up all my mascaras. When I first got it, I seemed quite impressed with it, but I found that it sort of dried out quickly and it just sort of flaked. I didn't have any problems with my eyes. They're not really sensitive, but I had no issues with that. It was just sort of flaking and clumping, and sort of falling out during the day. So I finally used it up, but I wasn't really impressed with either of those two in the Organic Wear range, unfortunately, because I do love Physicians Formula. And I've used up some of my other Lucas Pawpaw Ointment tubes. So you can get the little tube one, the travel size, and there's the container as well. But I love this stuff. As an ointment, you can use it as it's a good natural Australian product, but you can use it as a cuticle cream. I use it on my knees. I use it as a lip balm, and it's sort of my go-to product when I just want something quick to put on. I have one in my bag. I used to have one at work, but these are the ones that I had floating at work. I've been trying to use up since I've resigned. So sad. But yeah, so I love it. It's good too if you get grazed knees and stuff, like with my son, something I can put on there because he's a very active little boy. It really just contains a preservative and papaya. I guess I thought I'd just mention this for people out there, just so you know. I go through obviously quite a few different contact lenses. I've been wearing contact lenses for, my gosh, it must be 16, it could even be 17 years I've been wearing contacts, but I've always used the Acuvue, and I still, after all this time, cannot pronounce it. But for the longest time I used to buy them from my optometrist or, you know, local optometrist wherever I was, but I found when I was checking prices online, could be $50 to $60 more I was paying in the shop, and I noticed a lot of them were just getting ones from overseas anyway, stocking them. So what I've done over time, I've tried different sites like Web Contacts and Clearly Contacts, and I've stuck with them. You obviously shop around, but once you've got your prescription, you can log on there and buy them online. I find sometimes I can even say $70 for a pair of contact lenses, and I use the Advanced and the Oasys. I think one of these have been discontinued, and then over time there's always different ones as well, but they're generally about the same price. Just slightly the diameter might differ slightly. But look, if I can even just say $40 to $60 to $70 depending on the specials they got going or coupons, hello, that's great, because like I said, I use them all the time, every day, unless I'm at home and I just wear my glasses. But there's that. I've gone through those, and I also go through a ton of the ReNu lotion. This is a saline solution I use to clean and store them in, and I use the Baskin Loam one, and I have for years. And this bottle, just about every year they change the box on the bottle. but the prices, I normally get the 2-pack, which is this size, and then like a larger size, and I normally try and buy it at Chemist Warehouse when it's on special, or my day-to-day one would be, say, Priceline, and that generally costs about $13 to $14, but I wait for it on special, which is about $8. Happens generally once a month, so I stock up then. $8 is a great price, because honestly I've gone into chemists or for different pharmacies, and for exactly the same product they want to charge like $22 to $23. Hello, I can pay $8 if I'm a little bit patient. And even overseas, when I went to New Zealand, some of them were charging $34, and there's not that much difference in our dollar. It was madness. Okay, samples I've gone through, but this has been the Kiehl's, the Wrinkle and Pore Reducing Cream. It's too early to tell how I feel. This is just the first one I've used, but a lot of Kiehl's products I've been very happy with, and I'm really concentrating around these wrinkles around here that develop, that deepen over time, and my large pores. So I'll keep you posted on how I go with that, because I've got quite a few samples. They're quite generous with their samples, which is great. Makeup, this is the Eyelid Primer by LoRac. I got this in, what is it, the LoRac Pro palette? What was it, the eyeshadows one? Might have been the eyeshadows one, I can't remember. But I've actually quite enjoyed it. It's not as good, I think, as the NYX, my e.l.f. or my Urban Decay. They're my top primers that sort of last all day. This one sort of lasts most of the day, and then it starts to pull in that crease there. But it's up there with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and it's a sort of the natural nudie sort of colour, and same consistency as the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. Other things I've used, or little samples, I finally used the WotNot facial wipes. I got quite a few of these in different boxes. I think the Lust have it in that. I actually quite like them. So they're good because they are obviously Australian owned, certified organic ingredients, not tested on animals, and 100% biodegradable. So that is definitely something I'll be looking at, maybe stocking up on when I need to get some new ones when they're on special at Priceline. So, and one that I use, I carry around in my bag, is just little samples. I use the Swisspers Cucumber ones, you know, when you're out sort of swatching makeup during the day, and I want to try and get that off fairly quickly because it can get everywhere, is these ones. And I grabbed them in packs of, I think, 3 or 4 at Coles or Woolies or wherever, and I just keep those in my bag, so I go through quite a few of those. And I think I've actually made it through. But I do hope you found some of this useful, just a little bit of an overview of products I've gone through and used up. I will be doing a larger post on my favourite products of 2013, so I'll go through skincare, hair care, quite a few hair care actually I want to go through, as well as my update. And also you may have noticed my hair colour's changed yet again. I've gone more of a chocolate blonde this time. It ended up being like an orange blonde, and that wasn't a good look for Christmas. But so I've actually gone through and I got quite a few low lights and a darker base colour to blend with my natural base colours, you can see there. So I've always had that, and it's just sort of blended now with the brownie blonde. And I think over time I'm going to go more chocolate, you know, going into the cooler months, and then just maybe have an ashy blonde as a highlight, and then generally fade that out. So anyway, that was just a little update. Again, hope you're all doing well in the new year, and look forward to I'll be doing quite a few different reviews in January and that. So take care.